My secret wish is that I could make time stand still, to will its freezing ad infinitum, and stay in this place as it is and as it was forever. Losing things can be unbearable. We lose socks, pens, receipts, and sometimes people. But do we often lose them in time? It was the late 1980s. My dad was a businessman, working for nothing and trying to feed his family. But back then, I was led to believe that he was a time cop and his divine mission was to save the future from the past. By doing this, he protected us by protecting the world. In his absences, I turned to amateur cartography and created a map of his life and adventures in order to keep the fragments of my daddy together in one place. To my delight, he would sometimes help me make sure it was accurate and up to date. He absconded through so many universes and galaxies. I made so many versions of the map and only ended up remembering a few instances, like when he traveled to the Las Vegas to defeat the horrid robots from the future that had invaded the 1950s Las Vegas, Nevada. He single-handedly destroyed them with his mind. He evaporated them to some unknown part of the universe where they could harm no one. He also hopped into an alternate universe where the great city of Atlantis still existed. Their culture was dying there, however, after many centuries of prosperity, and so they required the assistance of my dad, time cop extraordinaire, to get them out of disrepair. Regardless, the best part was when he came home, because it was always usually a surprise. There was no telling when he would materialize, and this made it the sweetest of times for me.
I knew I'd see you again, but I just didn't know when.
I know. But I'm here now. Oh. And I missed you.
I think, though, that Mom didn't like his secret life. She and Daddy would get in fights occasionally when he returned intensely. I remember waiting for it to end each time. I can barely recall what was said, but maybe I don't want to either. But it was so good when he was home. Even if it wasn't always spending time with me, I could sleep easy knowing he wasn't in a dimension far, far away. The tall tale of my father is very colorful and comforting in my mind, like a favorite pillow, but even things like that tear and fade. All good things, all good people come to an end. They change, they become who they always truthfully were, whether to us or just to themselves, I cannot say. Despite what I have confirmed about my father, I still believe in some way that Dad really was a time cop, mainly because we never saw him again, and honestly, we have no idea what happened to him. We tried having him found by the police, but nothing ever came up. In my thoughts, I see him stuck in time, unsure where he went wrong, but also still unable to find his way home to us, to me. When I come home from college, I have to deal with this, my secret wish granted, where everything still feels the same. I confront the ghosts my parents created, and I destroy a new one every time I come home. And unlike most tall tales, not many people destroy the hero and accept the reality of his humanity. But I will do this here, right now, because my daddy wasn't unreal, nor can I confirm the magic of his other life. He is just an idea now, teaching me how to approach life in a way where I see things as they really are and accept time as a fleeting thing beyond my control. What I have learned, most importantly though, is that people, no matter how larger than life and unbelievable they become, stay alive in our minds, no matter how far away they may be.